Alex, we've been beaten 1-0 by Liverpool. I thought it was an encouraging performance, but with games not going our way previous, like recently against Southampton and Norwich, do we need more than just a good performance?
Yep, it's all about getting the points now, mid-season. The December, January rush of games, all about the points. And today it's very difficult to assess the performance. What I liked about it, and be really positive for a second, is the defensive display, especially Tanganga. I thought he was really good. He pocketed Mane tonight. He was feeling it at the end, but you could see he was getting very, very tired, and asking to play left back as well, which isn't his job. But I liked the defensive display. The attacking display was woeful, absolutely woeful. And in my opinion, I think we missed so many opportunities which were not clinical. Son couldn't finish his dinner whatsoever. That chance of Gio, oh my goodness, near the end. I got up and cheered for a split second because I thought it was in. It's really difficult to say how this is going to really affect the rest of the season in terms of, is this us transforming into more of a Mourinho team? Because that was a Mourinho performance right there. Obviously not getting the points which we really need, but sort of just the defensive aptitude that we've shown was very, very impressive, and it was very encouraging perhaps for the rest of the season. However, the midfield is dreadful. In the midpoint of the game, end of the second half, beginning of the first, the midfield was just not there. Christian Eriksen tonight was shocking, absolutely shocking. He was booed by the rest of the stadium going off, and you can understand why.
Why does Mourinho? It's well known he's about to leave. He can even leave this month to Inter Milan. He's very close to a leave. So he's very close to a move. Why does he keep picking him? Why does he keep playing him when he's pulling out challenges because he clearly doesn't want to get injured? And we have Lo Celso, who comes on the pitch, makes a great impact, nearly scores and nearly sets up another. Why does Jose keep playing Eriksen from the start, especially in centre midfield as well, and in a position where he's battling against a Liverpool midfielder who are very physical, who are going to put in those kind of challenges, and he's always going to pull out those challenges?
I think just because Lo Celso, whenever he started games, he actually doesn't play amazingly. When he comes on, and he did today, he was very creative, made a lot of things happen, almost scored, should have scored. And I just don't think Lo Celso's really moulded into the player that we need him to be. It's a work in progress. We should make his transfer permanent, definitely. I'm sure maybe we'll get on to transfers because I've got a lot to say about that. But the thing with Christian Eriksen is it's just really sad to see what's happened. Because you look at a player like Alderweireld, he's made mistakes, but he's actually shown a lot of commitment. When it was looking like he wasn't going to sign a contract and was going to leave for free this summer or before, he actually really put in the effort. Christian Eriksen hasn't. It's just sad to see it's come to end like this. Do you remember season 3, 4, even maybe 2 seasons ago, the saying was when Christian Eriksen plays well, Tottenham play well, and when he doesn't play well, we don't really play well. And it's I don't know why. I just think it's because Lo Celso's not ready, and even still, Lo Celso isn't the type of player that Eriksen is. And it seems that, according to Mourinho, he feels Eriksen can do a job for him. So yeah, look, but that seems like it's not going to be a problem. But obviously, if you get him out, you have to bring someone else in, because that is one attacking option gone. And we said it in the summer, if you get rid of Eriksen, you've got to bring in 2 more attacking players, because he is that important in his prime. Bruno Fernandes, that deal is waiting to be done, waiting to be hijacked. We know he's interested in coming to us, especially now that Mourinho's in charge. We need to hijack that deal, put the money down, Levy. Right back, I mean, it's a joke at the moment. I thought Aurier wasn't even playing right back tonight. He was
Ganga was all right back today.
And he did a brilliant job. But again, is he the future of right back? Probably not. Might be another Juan Foyth situation. But you've got to, this month is so important. This squad isn't getting younger. Harry Kane isn't getting younger. He's going to leave. This injury is only going to help him make his decision, I feel. If you were Harry Kane, what would you do? If any of us were Harry Kane, what would he do? I'm sorry to say, You know how it is. But look, there's a lot of positives to take out of this performance. I'm going to stay positive. You know, we've got Middlesbrough on Tuesday. Yay. Then it's Watford after, I think is... And look, Watford away we usually struggle with. We cannot fall any further behind because then we're looking at out of the top 6. So it's just you've got to get players in, especially a backup striker. Pay the money for Piatek. Might solve our issues, might not, but you're never going to know. You can't keep on building for the next season. This is a season which we're in right now. You have to push on, and as we've seen, Daniel Levy isn't letting us push on. Look, we'll see what happens. And
do you think today's performance? You said it was a proper Mourinho performance, but is that something that you liked to see? Did you like to watch today's performance? Were you happy about how we? I know we're playing a great Liverpool team, but especially in the first half, the lack of ambition we kind of showed. Was that something you were calling for? Because you know if you go toe-to-toe Liverpool, you're probably going to get done. So is that something you're happy about, or would you like us to be more adventurous in these kind of games?
The last 3 times we played Liverpool, Champions League final, and the 2 games last season in the league, we went toe-to-toe with them, got absolutely done. So I was expecting, for the game I was telling you, I was expecting a massacre. That didn't happen because we put in a very, very good defensive display. Will that be permissible to the fans every single game? I don't think so.
Are we going to play like that every single game? Probably not. Probably not. When you play at home to a team like who are lower down in the table, I don't expect Mourinho to play this kind of tactics.
No, but for me, because I was feeling going into this game so negative, the first half display I was actually quite impressed with, because I saw Mourinho had something up his sleeve, and that was Tanganga, it playing at the right back position. But I actually really was impressed by Mourinho's tactics. As someone I really like tactics in football, and I was just analysing that first half as it was going, and it was fascinating, the battle between Klopp and Mourinho. And so I don't think we can do that going forward every single game. We're playing against teams like that, Man City, sure, but again, they're going to know what to be expecting now because we played that card. Mourinho's got to have more up his sleeve. And we need to bring in players that can bring our attacking flair, I feel, because that midfield lacks a certain spark, I feel, that we used to have. And yes, it's very cliche to go on about players that we need in transfers, but that's the only way you're going to make it happen. So, in terms of going forward, yeah, I don't think we do it all the time, and it won't be permissible to the fans. So, yeah.
Carry on, Alex. Cheers. Thanks a lot.